Yeah. So today's legs. I took my pre-workout, so I'm a bit itchy. But nothing crazy. But yeah, I love my pre-workout. Godzilla, just to say the least. I've tried a lot, but Godzilla's my fave. Enough caffeine, enough pump formula, but it's pretty good. So Sam Sulek, I watch him a lot. I see his methods in bodybuilding and the courses he takes and like what he does to become what he wants to become. I love him. Like, genuinely, like he seems like such a chill guy, and like what he does and what he learns it's very nice. It seems like it comes from a very nice place in a humble manner. But he talked about how he's doing what works and cutting out what doesn't, and how his mindset is seeming to steadily improve over this cut phase that he's having right now. As many people can tell, like, he looks a lot crazier and freakier than he used to. Like, it's insane. And when you ask a lot of, this thing keeps falling. When you ask a lot of bodybuilders as to like what bodybuilding means to them and like what it did for them, you hear a lot of them talk about like the discipline that it creates with them outside of the gym and everything that changed due to the perspective changing from bodybuilding. And I think that really ties in. I'm not saying that just to like give an example, I'm not such a crazy student in college. I procrastinate a lot. It's not that I can't do the material, I just can't seem to get myself to turn things in on time, or being able to sit down and like focus on work until it comes to like 2 days before the deadline. So it's a bit hard, but this semester just ended, and there's a lot of things that I've seen that people do, and there's a few things that I want to try this next semester. Well, this winter semester, I'm going to take a class, and I'm going to see what works for me and what doesn't. And this class is online, and I'm not a fan of it. But regardless, I want to see what works. And I praise the gym. I won't say bodybuilding, but the idea of sculpting what you want to be, because it really changes how everything is outside of the gym. I can come into the gym every day. I can come in here and I can come outside and eat like a slob or smoke, drink every day. And ultimately, it's not going to help me out in the gym. I'm not going to be getting the results that I really want to get. And that's just due to the fact me not doing, this thing keeps falling, me not doing what I can do that's improving myself. And that it just ties into everything else, like every other aspect in your life, because it's always asking for that improvement, or like the like these little subtle things that change it. And ultimately, in the course of like 3 years or so after you graduate, you'll notice that what you did at that time really helped you out, or really like unknowingly steered your course into the right direction. And it's hard, bad habits die hard. I've heard that a lot. And it just takes a lot of effort, a lot of mind power, a lot of will of wanting it to happen. And I touched on it like last time about wanting to become better. And as I'm like talking about this, there's a lot of things that I need to do myself to become better and improve. And there's a lot of things that I really want to try over the course of school and like the gym to see how things work out. And it's stuff that I'm gonna have to do for at least like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because you're not gonna try something and then ultimately say it doesn't work and then give up on it. That's just not how it works. I think this can make a lot more sense to the practice makes perfect, to say the least. You're not gonna practice something for a day and then if you're not good at it, give up. It takes time. It takes effort. And after 2 or 3 weeks, you notice that it isn't for you, or it isn't something that you're really gaining anything from, change it. not like the entirety of the thing, but change like what you were doing in the moment. Maybe slow control reps doesn't work for you, so maybe a little up more tempo, more reps. You know, there's always little aspects and little tweaks you can change in order to really boost how you need to improve. You cannot forget that a lot of this ties into the fact on how you improve, because it's you against you. You know, every person is different, every mind is different, every body is different, every atom and cell is different in a person. So it takes different things for it to work for different people. So keep at it, you know, keep trying to steadily improve, keep trying to do what works for you, because no matter what people say, like, oh, that's not going to work for you, like, this is what I did and it worked for me, they're still saying it worked for me, it worked for them. So whatever's working for you that you've noticed has done more benefits for you than what you previously had done, keep at that and cut out what wasn't working for you, since there's no need to keep it like with you, honestly. And I struggle with that. There's a few things that I still need to cut out, like sugary things completely, you know. I just need to do that and some other things, and once I can keep on that, I know I'll see improvements. But it's all up to me to do so. There's this quote that I've been seeing floating around. I can't remember. I don't think it's from the Bible. I'm not sure. But this is not for verbatim, but it's like, who am I to judge when I myself am an imperfect man? And I don't know how that ties into much, but you got to realize that what works for you works for you. And don't go out telling people like what works for them. Give them tips, but don't forget to clarify the fact that if what works for them, don't change what you said. You know, I've worked out with a few of my friends, and like I'll give them tips on like what I do to help myself, but I always end up saying like, you know, don't change if that works for you. Like, there's no point to change what works for you. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But yeah, you know, keep at it. Keep steadily improving. Keep doing what you can to become better. You know, find some things here and there. It's not bad to take advice. It's not bad to ask for help. I find myself doing that occasionally. Some random guy at the gym pops up who looks like an absolute freak of nature. I'll ask him like what he does for arms or what he does for legs, this and that. And it's nice. It's nice getting to talk to him, because everyone has a different perspective. Everybody has a different input as to what they do, or like generally the gym or school or whatever it may be, into what you want to become better in. So keep at it. You know, you'll see improvements if what is that you're doing is benefiting you. You know, cut out the bad stuff and bring in the good stuff. You know, it's kind of like common sense, but it's hard to do. It takes a lot of effort. So excuse me. Yeah, I'm at the gym now. Excuse me. Hopefully legs isn't too bad. Never really usually is, but I do end up killing them, to say the least. So we'll see how that goes. But get in here, enjoy a good day, and love life. What else is there to say? So let me put this baby in reverse, and we can get to the gym. How about that? Okay, I am very crooked. Sorry, my mirrors don't go all the way down, so I can't really see. I usually use my backup camera, but y'all are covering it, no issue. So yeah, love y'all. Have a good day.